Hello, wise learners at home. Good morning. Here is a lesson note for JSS2. Subject Civic Education. Topic Democracy. At the end of the lesson, you all should be able to state the functions of the arms of government. Mention the importance of democracy. Last week, I exposed us to the topic democracy, where we talk about the meaning of democracy and their functions. So today we are going to be looking at functions of the arms of government and the importance of democracy. There are three branches of democracy, and they are the legislative, the executive, and judiciary. The legislative arm of government is tasked with writing, amending, and repealing laws. They are also tasked with policing the executive and judiciary. They have the powers to impeach people in both executive and the judiciary arm. The executive is tasked with implementing and enforcing laws written by the legislative and the constitution. The executive also has the job of appointing judges to the judicial arm. Under this arm, you have the president and his cabinet. Now, the judiciary arm of government is tasked with judging people based on laws written by the legislative arm and the constitution. They are also called on to determine the constitutionality of laws and to also adjudicate various significant issues that occasionally comes up, such as arguments about how votes are counted. Now, let's look at the importance of democracy. Democracy is a form of government in which the people have the authority to choose their governing legislation, and it is important in the following ways. 1. You have freedom of political expression. 2. Freedom of speech. 3. Freedom of press and internet. Democracy are considered important because it ensures that voters are well informed and it enables them to vote according to their own interest. It also allows freedom of association and so on. Is that clear? Okay, with all of that being said, who can state the functions of the arms of government? All right, someone else should mention two importance of democracy. Any question? Okay, before we go, I told you that there are three branches of government: the legislative, the executive, and judiciary. And these three arms of government have their various functions. We went ahead to talk about the importance of democracy, where I told you that some of the importance of democracy are freedom of political expression, freedom of speech, freedom of press and internet, and it also allows for freedom of association and so many others. Is that clear? All right, here is a homework. You are to give brief history of democracy. Give brief history of democracy. When we come next, we are going to talk about pillars of democracy. Thank you and have a lovely day.